I've learned so much about true joy coming from like loving God and loving people. And when they say nothing else matters, like I genuinely believe that because of what my experience has been.
It's impacted my life because it has set a vision for where I want to go.
I think it's also prepared me by just allowing me to open my heart to new things that God is doing, because I thought that I had one specific plan that God wanted me to do, and I'm realizing that just because it's mine doesn't mean it's His plan for me.
Before coming to Mission Year, I really thought that every day volunteering and going to service site 32 hours a week would just be fun all the time, and I would be ready to go every day I woke up, which is true sometimes, but I've also been learning the cost of serving, and that makes it even more meaningful, that the days that I am feeling tired or sluggish are the days where I have to remind myself what we're actually here for, and taking a lot of joy in that sacrifice, more than if it was just fun all the time.
I was not a lover of physical education in middle school or high school, and before I came to Mission Year, I was like, man, I just really hope I don't work with kids. And then it turns out that my service site is both of those things combined into one. And what's been really amazing is watching God work that out and say, I've got a sense of humor, you're where you don't want to be, but it's where you need to be.
Since we don't have any electronics and we're not involved with the regular life of, coming home and watching a movie or getting on Facebook as often, that we're forced to build relationships, and it's awesome because we can include that in different areas of our lives.
One of my favorite neighbors is Miss Viola, and the other day on my Sabbath, she actually called me just to check up on me and see how I was doing. The next day, I spent it with her over at her house, just helping her set up her Christmas decorations. She's kind of like a grandma to me.
I got actually asked to just ride with someone to go get groceries, and that was just cool to me that they wanted me just around just for a simple task like going to get the groceries. So it's been cool watching the transition of becoming a stranger to a neighbor.
We have this really cool neighbor named Jimmy, and since we moved into the neighborhood, he has really stepped up to take care of us and watch our house and get our mail if we're not home. And it's really beautiful. He's really put himself into a fatherly figure in my life, which I've been desiring for so long.
What I had always kind of assumed justice was to give what you can, but not to the point of being uncomfortable. Now I think justice is more of getting to know people and seeing what the need is and where the injustice lies, and then coming alongside of and pursuing whatever that instance may need.
I'm on an arts team this year. It's been really cool to see everything reshape, like every opinion that I've had about art, about what it is, about what purpose it's supposed to serve in my life. It's just really exciting to be refreshed and to really learn what God's will for me is in that.
In Mission Year, my community is the people I live with, it's the people I interact with. My neighbors, as Christ says, are not just people that I meet and I say hi and bye to, the people I live with and the people in my life every day.
It's just really awesome to sift through who you are with your housemates and just kind of share the confusion and share the mess that you're going through and share all the questions that you have about yourself and about God and about others with the people that you're sharing your life with.
How do I invite these strangers basically into my life and have them weed out the things that are not healthy within me? And then also, how do I allow them to kind of enter into my life and help me build up the healthy things?
It's really teaching me how to get out of my shell and become who God wants me to be as opposed to who I'm comfortable with being.
That's something that I continually learn, is just the value of seeing the beauty in everyday life.
I think there was just a shift that happened. It wasn't just about doing this for the sake of reaching a point, but it just like slowly became a lifestyle. And so I think that's like something that is unique that I could take wherever I go. It's this idea of being here in the now and
serving with a full heart.